Hello, this is Pat O'Connor with O'Connor & Associates, and one of the counterintuitive ways to reduce property taxes for commercial property owners is to sue the government every year. Yes, sue them every year that your account goes to the Appraisal Review Board. So the appraisal process starts with the appraisal district setting a value, an informal hearing, if you choose, an Appraisal Review Board or ARB hearing, and then potentially a judicial appeal or a lawsuit in state district court. And unfortunately, many of the appraisal districts don't really consider it a true protest until you file a lawsuit. You show up for the informal hearing and they go, well, there's nothing I can do. I mean, I can reduce it this much, but that's all I'm allowed to do without supervisor approval, and he never approves anything. And then you go to the Appraisal Review Board, and in other videos we've talked about many of the Appraisal Review Board members feel beholden to the appraisal district. So the unfortunate reality is that it's difficult to get an impartial Appraisal Review Board hearing. So many times, if not most of the time at the Appraisal Review Board is tilting slightly or substantially towards the appraisal district instead of generating an impartial and independent decision. So the only step left is to file a lawsuit in district court or judicial appeal. And for commercial property owners and owners of very large houses, this is often the only way to get the appraisal district's attention. And they will incredulously say, after you filed the lawsuit, well, you should have just come and talked to us. We could have worked this out. And you said, well, I did talk to you. I went to the informal hearing. And you said, no. I went to the formal hearing. And you said, no, this is a good value. And now you're saying, I should have come talk to you? I talked to you twice. Why do I have to do this every year? So, unfortunately, the process at some counties in Texas is you have to file a judicial appeal every year to get a fair tax assessment.